this. Switch. Go to here, and then we go to stream editor.
Fire!
Edit stream info. Now you can edit the stream
Oh,
info.
okay. Do you want to? And just put like plan a podcast with us or no? If not, fuck it. I don't care. Because we could also ask. We can also ask them. Okay. So, back to, we can talk about this as far as like.
You ever shoot something like, you're like, why are you looking like that?
You what?
You ever watch something like, I look at my phone?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, wait, why is that looking like this?
So this one is about just brand spending, all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is about, you know how TikTok shop, you have to put in the thing, like seller earns commission. Like when you tag the product, there's drama going on right now because influencers are not disclosing their partnerships with brands. And so people think that they're just having fun sharing products when they're not.
Your like your computer screen so zoomed in, but full, and then let's the cool thing is you can always change it later, but we don't, so you can either record or what I can actually do after, if it's already streaming, it's on our account, I can just export it after.
Yeah.
So we don't have to record locally, we can just export after
Okay.
we choose. And you can clip inside of there.
Okay. All right, guys. Any podcast topics you want us to talk about, drop them in. We're just planning the podcast. We're going to film in like 30 minutes. So you guys are going to see
Yeah, we're getting back on it.
the real raw. Sometimes I get a little spicy, and Kody handles it very well.
I actually have two podcast episodes that I need to post for us anyway, so this week we'll do at least 3. You can listen to 3 new podcast episodes this week.
All right, do you like these 3 ideas so far, or do you want to X one out?
Yeah. Sure.
Do you think like one of these is not meaty enough? Like, do you think that this one's probably not meaty enough, and let's go with brand spend and all of that?
No, I know.
You think? Okay.
Yeah, we should run through it all.
And then whatever hits. Okay.
Alright, I'm just setting this up and then I'm all with you again.
What else?
I have to set this up for pod anyway, so.
As far as like.
Get this shit going.
Oh, hey. As far as the hot topics, what do y'all think?
Where's the blue phone?
I wish I had my phone.
Yeah, that's a tough part.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go in these other ones too. This will be like marketing topics. I'm thinking maybe one of them for like marketing just business is talking about this microwave mindset that everyone has of like, I want fast, I want to not do any outbound reach, I want to just post content and have the leads kind of like flow in. And just talking about the
Yeah, well, I think it'll be really important moving forward, and we can articulate this a little better, but it's really important moving forward so that people can understand that you can have the best content in the world to an extent. Like you can make, like
right.
if we went out tomorrow and made a Mr. Beast video with $500,000 budget, we're still not going to get Mr. Beast views.
Right.
And so I think that people are still trapped in this prison. Most people are still trapped in the prison thinking that if I just make content, put it out. I just make content, put it out, and I'll win or whatever. And this is not the case. So.
Okay, so that'll be under like a business topic.
Okay, now I'm here, so I can rip this shit. So.
All right, so let's do biz topics.
My double screen open.
Well, you know what I mean. If I put like microwave mindset, you'll know what that means, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll do.
And it's gonna be my notes here.
And then under that, obviously, we'll do like. So I'm thinking some maybe like subtopics underneath the microwave mindset would be like what it means to get attention versus redoing everything and relaunching and launching something new and new and new.
Yeah.
And kind of, you don't need to always redo something. You might just not have enough attention. That doesn't mean relaunch or rebrand or Also, too, understanding the only way you get attention is volume.
Yeah. Is it okay if I back up just so we have all the.
Oh yeah, I was just writing the topics and then we can both go get the research for
Okay,
it.
yeah, okay, cool. I was gonna say, because I'm sitting here, I can rip all those. Alright, because I need to go on here with you. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll do topics first and then we can take 10 to actually get all the stats and organize them.
Okay, so move on to, it's called business strategy section.
Yeah.
I bet you want
Any input you guys is
I
welcome.
bet you want our long form to have like sections. Like we do this like by
Yeah.
Okay, here. And now every time you watch a show, you watch Sports Center, you watch anything, you watch the Today Show, fucking ABC or whatever. They're like, and now to our what's in the box section of the show, or now to our sports section of the show, and now Carrie in Studio 8 over there is going to take and is going to do this or whatever. And it's just a different section we run, and then people are like, now we know, like in Morning Brew Daily, they have the joke sections, they have the ad section,
Right.
They have the whatever. So
Oh, I like that.
getting to a place where then people eventually, it'll take a year, but then people will be like looking forward to that section, that part. Like I know that's what.
Did you hear that, guys? It will take a year.
In a year from now, then we'll actually have a real podcast following, and then
Right.
people will know like the sections and how we do it. Okay, so you said, are they still on?
Yeah. Also, anyone on these lives, if you guys have any podcast topics, whether it's marketing, branding, sales, business, media, social media, content, whatever, go ahead and put it in.
Okay, so we're doing. What did you say? Attention versus redoing. What was that referring to?
Basically how if people launch something and the expectation doesn't meet reality, they're like, oh, I need to redo it. I need to relaunch it. And it's like, slow down. You just don't have enough attention.
Mm-hmm.
There's no eyes on it. Not everything needs redoing all the time.
Like, I don't know how to say this. I think the verbiage, like Gary would kind of say, your shit doesn't suck. People just haven't seen it. Like,
yeah.
And I can literally say that Picasso, the artist, right? Everybody's heard the word Picasso. You don't even know what that means. Everybody's heard the word Picasso. When Picasso died, I think only one of his paintings sold ever.
Right.
So Picasso died, was poor, and no one knew him his whole life. Picasso died, and then after Picasso died, I hope it's Picasso, it might be Van Gogh. Anyways, one of Picasso, Van Gogh, and the world knows those names, died without anybody seeing the art and the paint because it didn't have attention. So his art didn't suck, it just didn't have enough eyes.
Right, exactly.
And so I think some people really do have great ideas. They have great product, great service, great value to add, but it takes so much more than people think to get out there. Like that's why we have to try to teach people, like, you need to commit for the next 10 years. You need to commit for the next 10 years, or just keep a job and invest in real estate on the side.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I thought you could talk about, because I feel like you were touching on this today really good, is the 4 ways to get attention. Like, even if it's brief, and then asking people, like...
You just mean like outbound or like prospecting?
Yeah. Like the 4 ways in $100 million leads.
The core 4?
Yeah. Just so people understand, like, I don't know where people got this mindset of, like, I shouldn't have to do any outbound anything.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Like, okay, if that's the case, then you have to then lower the expectation because the timeline is going to be longer then. kind of thing.
I think just saying, I'll say these lines and these would be good clips, but I think the point of that is either do things like the things like core 4 are the bare minimum. Like I still don't do that all day every day because I still don't make calls every day and do DMs every day and do SMS every day and catch my messages and email people and LinkedIn message people, whatever. But like we have to work towards getting where that is the baseline, that is the normal. And that takes muscle. That's going to take literally a year of practice
Right.
for most people just to get there. And that's why people are like, what the fuck, whatever. So they do the core 4, get crushed by this who do.
Yep.
Make this your work for the next year.
Oh, I knew the other one.
To make that your standard. And then...
Ow.
I just like, now I'm just, oh man, I love, it's almost a piece that I hope that I want to express to people, the piece of patience, like the piece of being like, I know now, and I'm so okay with it, it's actually gonna make everything better in the long run.
Yeah.
I'm okay with like, I said, okay, in a year from now, we're gonna have a great like podcast following, people like actually love our podcast and share it around the world, like in a year from now, that will happen. And so, I don't know, I just feel like even a year ago, I'd have been like, okay, we gotta get this shit out, and then next week, we should, like, let's get a lot of followers and subscribers and whatever, like,
Yeah.
no, I know now, like, okay, that's why I'm literally, I know I'm not gonna make $1 million this year. I'm like, oh shit, like, it feels okay. I think.
Yeah, like it's not like this
that I'm
depressing thing.
Not that I'm not okay with not making $1 million or having 1 million followers, but just this piece. So I put piece of having patience.
Yeah, I agree.
A piece of aggressive patience. And these are kind of things, we've maybe touched on a lot before, but just needs to be said over and over and over again in this world. I think, again, just always finding ways to reiterate and bring examples and case studies to what you're...
I think this one's going to be a hit. The Christo stuff. Very simple, just letting people understand, like, people join tribes. And, like, giving the example he gave, very simple, the Nike one.
Yeah, and I think not just that, but what I was going on that point is that if you want to last, like if you just want to try to sell a course, maybe you can rip a course for 3 months, maybe a year, and then like you're done.
Mm-hmm.
If you want anything that's really going to be lasting now, because the world's moving so fast and catching on so fast and passing up shit so fast, like the MRR people, the people that are selling bullshit, like that is gone. It's going to go so fast. You're going to be phased out so fast. So because there's no value to it. There's no values to it. There's no brand behind it. And that's actually just a simple way to say it. There's no brand behind what you're doing or selling, so it's a commodity. It's like toilet paper. Like, but even toilet papers have brands.
Yeah.
That's why they last 50 years. But I just think that if you want to strip money this year, if you want to make money in 2024, I'm sure you can find some bullshit thing to sell, some bullshit course, some bullshit whatever, something to fucking rip money and make a quick buck. Absolutely, go for it. But if you want a business, if you want something that's going to last over 10 years and something that someday you can hire a CEO and say, I'm just going to be on the board of directors now someday, you can't do that without brand.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to intertwine that and express that to people. Express that you're not going anywhere long term. You might make more than me this year, but you're going to be fucking vanished into thin air in 10 years when I have a mega brand with 1,000 employees and you're still trying to sell your course, So I just think that and that's okay. If that's all you want to do. If you just want to be a freelancer and sell some courses and make some content and drive people in the funnel, cool. I mean, that's where we all need to start. But yeah, so we'll figure that out. Yep.
Okay. And I think they're all going to be like under the same topic but different like cut points. But yeah, I think that is such a big thing because just like you said, there's no tribe to join without the brand. If no one knows what you stand for, no one can join it with you to be represented by you. Another example would be like Lenny, like how your sister is obsessed with it. Why? Because she is proud that part of her identity is represented by Lemmy, holistic wellness, elevated health, like a luxury brand that's part of her identity. And so I think a lot of people don't understand that, and so when they do something that's, again, out of line, then you're like, whoa, that doesn't align with my identity and my values. We're gonna abandon you because we don't like that kind of thing. So we can go into those. Also thought this would be a great one for current events that's happening real time. This event is not only for a community event. The people who went got to try on the new product launching.
Yeah.
So now it shows like, hey, as a business owner, as a brand, I care about my community. And I care about y'all's opinion.
This is a recurring theme because what did we talk about when we were talking about doing that? During the podcast there last time we did
why is no one getting it? All these big brands are doing it and we look up to.
Last time we did this topic, we did this topic a month ago. We're talking about Alex Cooper and tour. Who else is going on tour? And someone else is doing a tour. Just announced recently. You told me, you brought it up to me, ran up to me and said, look, they're doing a tour like in the past week or two. Someone else is going on tour, like not Jay Shetty, but like Dave Pointer's on tour. He's not, but somebody you were like, holy shit.
Oh,
they're going on tour and they're selling.
New Heights.
Shit's selling out. New Heights, there you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
New Heights, they fucking sold out an arena.
Yeah. And they had Joe Burrows. New Heights live podcast.
And look at this live podcast. New Heights live podcast. Who's the number one consistent live podcast in the world? Kill Tony. Live podcasting. Like we're live podcasting right now. Like we're gonna record the podcast, whatever. But fuck, that's a trend right there. Live podcasting, live shopping, live everything. People want live. Like we thought that.
Because I think also too, to your point, people are so used to. I don't even know if that's real because you edited it and I'm over edited. Take me real time right now. I want to see your right footstep in real time to walk into this grocery store.
Yeah, like there's two different sides because I think if you're only doing.
Hi y'all. Do you guys have any ideas?
If you're only doing like proper structure or whatever, like you have to go Chris Williamson. You know my boys, Chris Williamson. He's literally figuring out. He did those three podcasts. I'm so behind. He puts out 12 hours of content, 12 hours of podcasting a week. He's putting together cinema level. Like, do you remember he had like a IMAX theater behind him while doing a podcast? Like, I feel like for curated, you need to go like all in on super high level curated where it costs fucking $2,000 a podcast, or have this behind the scenes live behind it because then people can get like you can either be.
I agree.
I think in podcasting and content, like average in the middle is not mesmerizing for anyone.
Mm-mm.
I think the drastic of live and behind the scenes and Gary Vee does nothing that's high, that's cinema level, film.
Yeah.
And his content. Like Ryan Sarandon does, Gary Vee doesn't, but because you get all the behind the scenes and you're in his office and you feel like you're literally with him hanging out.
Yeah, I agree.
Kicking the shit. So then there's that. So then that's kind of the extremes of all content too, like not just that. But
I agree. I like that, and I think people should know that, depending on who they are and what their brand is. Do you want to touch on anything Diddy related or no?
I mean, I feel like it's so overly talked about anyways. I mean,
I think these are.
I can really reel it into. I can have drama wise, but not really.
Yeah, I feel like these are good topics because again, me and you as a person, we go off on a tangent on them anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. That's why I'm trying to talk my shit out now.
Yeah.
Because we do this where we turn on the camera and this is how we podcast, which is fine. I just want a little cut, trim a little fat.
Yeah. You think this is enough topics?
No.
You don't?
I mean, I think it's great. I just want because I'm thinking of when it comes down the other end. I'm thinking of distribution, and with like Opus clips and stuff. When they blend too much, or you don't get enough, like the clips overlap, and you don't really get enough. So like trying to get just something distinct.
Let's do one more pillar of this.
Yeah.
With both
something
ones.
that's different, because like something that doesn't blend.
Okay, so.
I mean, kind of generally be like on topic, because I guess it's a podcast supposed to be like a topic. But
okay. Is there anything business wise that you wanted to talk about, topic wise?
I feel like there's like so much of everything. I just need to pinpoint in on something.
Right.
if it should be leads focused. And maybe something about, maybe sometimes a section about generating leads. I guess those are now separate. I can post them as separate podcasts. Like once, like if this is 20 minutes, like if this is 20 minutes, then that's like a pod, like if someone's actually listening long form. Most of us are getting clips, and then if it's clips, it could be different topics. Like, and I can post it separately anyway. So I don't think we should worry about like everything we're talking about when the camera turns on. Like everything needs to be in sequence of the same
I agree.
topic, whatever. But do you think there should be? Do you think there should be something in here? Should we talk about lead? Should we talk about?
Yeah, I think we should talk about lead gen. Number one, because that's everyone's biggest problem is, oh, I don't have enough customers, they don't have enough business partners, they don't have enough leads, they don't have enough clients, they don't have enough.
So then we go through this, and then we're like, okay, so like something that we overlooked and everybody really overlooks and just kind of just tries to bulldoze over this step is the initial step of lead generation.
Basic lead gen.
Every business should have lead magnets. I mean, like, because we talk about, okay, then let me try microwave mindset. So like, okay, so you guys said microwave mindset. So like, what's a step that's like not a microwave mindset? What's that actual tangible thing?
Also, can you touch on this? Because there's like, I feel like there's a controversy right now with lead magnets of like, blah, 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 but I think you touch on this pretty good, so I'll just add it like right under here, just like.
I have plenty I can say on that. So, because then also, people do dumb, horrible lead magnets. That's why I'm doing 10 resources, 10 lead magnets. I'm trying to get 10. I'm trying to get 20. I want one of those websites where everybody goes to get everything because it's so fucking fire. And why am I going to join, like Chris says, maybe his group membership or whatever, to go on his group coaching calls every week and stuff like that for $99 a month? Because he has so many resources on the website.
And also, the person who said lead magnets is worth $100 million. So if he says to do the lead magnet, then do the lead magnet.
The problem is that people think that lead magnet then should equal a bunch of money. A lead magnet is just to get people's attention. First and foremost, it's just to get people's attention.
I think especially too if you're new.
Any value, because
like if you're new to online business, digital marketing, entrepreneurship, running a business, like nobody trusts you for shit. So you need to give them free value. Like, oh wait.
Give me more. Oh yes, free value.
No, go ahead.
Oh sorry.
We can switch. We're switching. He's taking the marker.
And I think.
What do you guys think? Do you like the live pod planning? Do you not?
So then, because I think that.
Let me know. Wanna know what's weird? I'm just saying this out loud because there's probably no one watching, or maybe a few people. People will watch, like, Sugar Sean play Call of Duty for 3 hours, but then tomorrow they're gonna go and be like, my business isn't making money or my content's not hitting, yet they won't sit on here to understand how to make more money.
Yeah.
But they'll go watch anything else other than what they actually need to watch to make money.
And then bitch about it.
And then complain about it in my DMs and they're not making any money.
Insecure.
Anyway.
That's what I wanted to write. I just literally want to write this because it's so big, such a big thing that people don't understand. Everything is supply and demand. Everything in the world. The gas at the gas station is supply and demand.
Yeah.
Fucking eggs are supply and demand. Toilet paper, supply and demand. Housing is supply and demand. So right now, in like literally online businesses and online sales and online digital products and online services and stuff like is so highly saturated now.
Yeah.
Like since 2020, the past 4 years, it's become insanely saturated. Like I don't think you'll understand. Like it was cool that now anybody can have a business, and now we have online and we have social media, and everybody can do it, which is cool to have that door open up.
Right.
But now when you open up the door, when everybody can get in. Right,
no one wants to go in.
If we have no borders in America, if there's literally no walls, no fences, no border patrols, no nothing, it's not that cool anymore to get into America if anybody can just get in.
Yeah.
It's not that cool to get into the club if anybody can just walk right into VIP. So same thing here. The demand is so low and the supply is so high of digital marketing. So because digital marketing is so fucking crazy right now and there's 5 trillion online businesses everywhere, the demand is so low because there's too much of it and people are so confused and they don't want to just, they're like, dude, everybody's an entrepreneur now and everybody has a business and everybody has a TikTok shop and everybody's an affiliate and everybody's selling shit.
Right.
So when we have to understand in any market, selling any product, any business, anywhere, from selling houses to selling toilet paper, when the demand is decreasing every day and the supply is through the roof, your shit is not that valuable.
AKA, what does this look like? Looks like Instagram. Everyone has a hard-on for Instagram. I'm like, bro, get off of Instagram. Every person I ask, I'm like, what other platforms? Are you on YouTube? Are you on TikTok? Are you on LinkedIn, Twitch, Facebook, anything? They're like, well, mainly Instagram. I'm like, okay, so you know that Instagram is the hardest to grow right now, and yet the only place that you're putting time is Instagram.
Yeah, so then we can actually run off of that point and say exactly that, and then go into just saying that if you don't have a platform built and a community built and a brand built outside of Instagram, you're screwed, and you should not be rich, and you should not be making a lot of money. You should not be very successful. If you're only, because these are just marketing channels. Because back in the day, we could understand that there's different marketing channels.
Right.
So then let me just go to that point. Diversification. Diversification and what's that just say? What did those just say 10 seconds ago? What did I say 10 seconds ago about we need to build a platform? It says in after that.
Back in the day, you understood like different.
Yes, marketing channels.
Yeah. Wait,
So, yeah, no,
Champagne or Drake posted this picture.
Yeah.
I don't know who Rick is. I'm assuming Rick. I don't know. Saying this shit the Miami starter pack. You're living in a content creator crib.
Rick, you sandwiched in, which is on brand. Because the vacant land not yours. This shit the Miami starter pack. You living in a content creator crib. What? I don't understand. Because Drake only talks in like rich, bougie, like hard to understand.
Well, he's just saying like,
Yeah.
this guy is acting like this whole thing is his, and this piece of land over here is not his.
Okay.
It's just this little sliver. So I'm assuming whoever's talking about is rich, and he bought this like quote unquote small sandwich in between two things, and saying like this is a Miami content creator crib, like not a X.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, there you go.
Okay, moving on. Okay, do you want to pause then and
And
do
you wrote this stuff on here?
notes and get the stats and everything?
Yeah. Okay, you want to cut it at that?
Yeah.
We just have to.
Okay, y'all.
We just can't miss another. We get this because then this is like clips and this will be done in 3 days.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna cut this. Hi. We're gonna go get all of our stats, all of our points, and then we're gonna come back live when we're actually filming, mic'd up, all the things.